Listen, since we on it, let's just get all on the table.
Yes.
Why are you telling these ladies that you are a producer on my show?
I didn't never say I was no producer. That's a goddamn lie.
You won't believe how chaotic Friendsgiving was until you hear what transpired when Christian finally sat down with Jackie and Jennifer. Receivables were retrieved, secrets were revealed, and Jennifer appeared shaken. This needed to be a sit down, not just a gossip session. Christian didn't hold back when Jackie arrived with the truth. He was prepared to clear the air. A $1,500 0 cents payment, a botched trade, allegations of ghosting, and Christian faking the whole thing with real receipts are all on the table. Shots were fired when he mentioned Evelyn, to put it mildly. Jackie attempted to mediate, but even she appeared surprised by Christian's level of exposure.
You know what you did.
I was doing.
You know what you
Do it. Say it.
I was hoping that Evelyn and Jennifer addressed their issues on this trip, but I was also hoping there was no yelling involved.
Jennifer, on the other hand, had little to say when the receipts were revealed. But let's take a moment to go back in time and discuss how we got here in the first place, as the drama didn't begin overnight. Let's revisit Friendsgiving, as that's when the cracks first became apparent. Evelyn pushed Christian and his business dealings to the forefront, pointing fingers and bringing up old drama. The atmosphere abruptly changed when she brought up the entire matter with Jennifer and the money trading. As accusations began to flow, people began to take sides. Rather than dismissing it or ignoring it, Jackie made the decision that it was time to put an end to the rumors and uncover the truth. Her goal was to have everything on the table, not to play telephone with the drama. Jackie emphasized that there would be no more behind-the-scenes conversations and that everyone should speak to one another now if they had anything to say. Christian arrived prepared because Jackie wanted receipts, not rumors and rumors. He was determined to defend himself before allowing his name to be brought up. Additionally, he was calm, collected, and fully intended to correct the record. This was not some emotional outburst. Christian was calm and collected when he entered. He sat down, greeted Jackie respectfully, and spoke in a tone that was completely appropriate. However, you could sense that he was going to take no for an answer and had something to say. Not wasting any time, he expressed his admiration for Jackie and his gratitude for the opportunity to finally voice his opinion. This is where it gets interesting because Christian didn't arrive empty-handed. He brought the real text receipts, and the tea was hot, guys. He opened his phone and began to show Jackie the actual conversations he had with Jennifer, complete with dates, names, and other details, and he dropped the $1,500 0 cents conversation as his first bomb. Christian made it known that Jennifer had contacted him about starting to trade and that she needed assistance funding her account. Christian agreed, and the $1,500 0 cents was transferred. The twist, though, is this. Christian claims that Kiki never funded her account. In addition to not following through, she also became silent when he attempted to inquire about it. In a series of follow-up texts, he inquired about the status of the trade. Therefore, the receipts provided a completely different story than what Evelyn and others claimed when they attempted to portray Christian as having vanished or defrauded her. Jackie was even reminded that Jennifer approached him, not the other way around. He didn't ask for assistance with anything she requested. Instead, he provided it and received silence in return. And everyone's attention was drawn to Jennifer as Christian calmly broke it down because she was taken aback by what he then disclosed.
It was literally a situation where Shoni had this idea to do a show. She knew Evelyn, I knew her. We all had a conversation. Here's the thing, you do these shows, well, back then, we started in 2010.
Yeah.
You just never know what's gonna come of it, right? And again, my motto is I gotta try it to know if I love it or hate it. So I was like, okay, you know, it sounds cool. They came to my house, filmed me, and then it was like, next thing I know, they were like, oh, we got picked up, we're starting to film. And I'm like, oh, okay. You know, I had no idea what to expect.
Yeah.
Again, the show airs, you still don't know what to expect because you don't know if people are really gonna be invested. And here we are.
Yeah.
After Christian presented the receipts, everyone's attention naturally went to Jennifer, and I must say that she was quite reserved. Her face showed it with tight lips and a nervous look that suggested she was trying to keep her composure, but already knew what was going to happen. Though she didn't immediately clarify anything, she also didn't really deny anything, and that silence said a lot. Jackie gently prodded her to speak up, attempting to maintain an atmosphere of respect but honesty. This was about accountability, not about ambushing Jennifer. Is there something we're missing here? Jackie asked her directly, giving her ample opportunity to clarify. However, Jennifer remained evasive, stating that she didn't believe it to be that serious and that she didn't anticipate it to become such a significant issue, which only made Christian lean in more. Christian then revealed yet another layer. This was about what transpired after the fact. He said not just about a refund or a misunderstanding. According to Christian, Jennifer was well aware of the drama Evelyn was promoting and chose to keep it going rather than stop it. She did not pursue it. Although she may not have started the fire, he claimed that Jennifer made no effort to extinguish it. He said Jennifer had numerous opportunities to clear his name, or at the very least, tell Evelyn the whole truth, but she chose not to. What hurt the most, according to Christian, was that she stayed out of the spotlight and allowed Evelyn to manipulate the story of Christian defrauding Kiki. Christian clearly stated that you were aware of the truth, but you allowed them to disparage me as though I was simply out here snooping around. Jackie interrupted and got right to the point. $1,500, 0 cents, and a little honesty would have taken care of everything. Jackie was discussing integrity, not just money in that line. For example, she asked why a minor disagreement had escalated into accusations, division within the group, and now this whole sit-down drama. Christian, however, turned the heat directly on Evelyn, just as Jennifer appeared ready to speak. He claimed that Evelyn was going to go to great lengths for something that wasn't her concern in the first place, such as why she was worrying so much about a situation involving Christian and Jennifer.
I am a married woman. I'm chewing on about 30 carats. Chomp, chomp.
There were stories coming out about Christian being a scammer, but she got married to this fool. She's dumb as
Oh my.
He questioned Jackie, why is Evelyn the one leading the charge, especially since she wasn't even involved in the initial transaction? Does she want to keep the attention on herself, or is she attempting to shield Kiki? Christian made hints about her allegedly pursuing influence, and to be honest, the question was answered. Then the felon clapback, the true turning point, occurred. However, Christian brought up Evelyn's own family, stating, "Y'all keep calling me a felon like I'm some predator or scammer." It was obvious that he had had enough of people bringing up his past. However, one also recently gave birth to Evelyn's daughter. What are we actually doing here then? That completely altered the atmosphere in the room. It wasn't merely a return. Rather, it served as a reminder that no one in that group was flawless. While disregarding your own reality and disparaging someone based on their past, that's where it goes too far. Jackie's expression was unmistakable. After giving Evelyn a quick glance, he said, "Avoid throwing stones at glass houses," and that line was a complete stop, not just a read. After that, Evelyn remained silent and appeared surprised, possibly even a little embarrassed. Not only did Christian defend himself in that situation, but he also put everyone on notice by saying, if we're going to talk about accountability, let's make sure it's across the board. It's impossible to pick and choose when someone's past matters, particularly when you have similar tales seated at your own kitchen table. By now, even Jackie was saying, okay, this went deeper than expected. A straightforward miscommunication had sparked a sit-down that had evolved into a full disclosure of group dynamics, tension, and covert betrayals. Christian, however, was not finished yet. Christian paused after everything had been explained to offer his parting remarks. He stated unequivocally that Kiki only needed to ask if she truly wanted her money returned. He was prepared to reimburse her at any time, and that the $1,500, 0 cents wasn't some secret or mystery he was keeping. However, Christian stressed that the important thing she never really asked was that he was here to uphold his values of honesty, openness, and correcting wrongs. He wasn't here to avoid accountability or hide the truth. Because he wanted to settle the matter amicably from the beginning, he brought receipts and texts and followed up frequently. He wasn't attempting to disappear or ghost anyone. That kind of honesty was acknowledged by Jackie, who said it was uncommon to see someone come clean and acknowledge when something needed to be fixed rather than stoking rumors or avoiding issues. She valued Christian's direct approach because it broke through the clamor and gossip. Conversely, Jennifer remained mostly silent, but her silence was more powerful than her words. You've probably seen the look on someone's face when they realize they're in a situation they can't control, anxious, apprehensive, and taken by surprise. It appeared as though Jennifer was processing the significance of the discussion and perhaps even considering her own part in the story's explosive development. She was obviously hesitant to speak, or perhaps didn't want to exacerbate the situation by saying something inappropriate. A lot was left up for interpretation in that silence. Did she feel bad about it, or was she just taken aback by the unexpected turn the situation took? This time, Jackie's gentle prodding was unsuccessful. Sometimes silence is a response in and of itself. There is a fan comment that reads, Christian came with facts. Jennifer knew she was caught. Another shows Evelyn is always inserting herself into drama that isn't hers. It's showing her clout chaser energy, and Christian wasn't wrong for calling it out. Okay, I'd like to know your thoughts now. Is Christian trying to improve his reputation following the drama, or was he being honest with those receipts and that offer? How about Jennifer? Had she done more to clear Christian's name and put an end to the rumors before they became so widespread? Lastly, what are your thoughts on Evelyn? Is her goal to remain in the public eye, stir things up, and keep her name relevant more important than actually standing up for Kiki? Leave a comment below with your thoughts. I'm very interested in hearing what you all have to say, because this isn't just gossip, it's about truth, loyalty, and how people deal with conflict in real life. If you like this video, please remember to hit the bell, subscribe, and like the video so you don't miss what comes next. Believe me, you haven't seen anything yet if you thought this was a mess. Next week, I have even more information and surprises planned, so stay tuned. Keep it real until then, and I'll see you soon.